guys, it's Shell. This is the craft portion of the Mud Fairy Summer Reading Tract for Baby and Me for Tangi Library. If you have not yet watched the story time and listened to the Mud Fairy, I hope you'll go and do that. It's a really cute little book about Emelina, a kind of a spunky fairy who doesn't like to do everything the way that the other fairies do. In fact, she likes to play with frogs. And so we've done quite a bit of frogs today, sang some frog songs, and we even learned in another track a brand new frog song where we get to go what like that at all our friends. And who doesn't love that? So for this craft today, we are going to make a frog that says bleh. And we're going to do that. It's going to look a little bit like this when it's done. Ready? How fun is that, right? I mean, it's not hard to do. It's not super, super creative, but it is a lot of fun to walk around the house and freak your dog out, because I've done that today. Right? Okay. All right. So the way we're going to make this is all Dollar Tree stuff again. I bought a package of these party cups. It's 12 of them for 99, or 12 of them for $1. We are using them for Jack and the Beanstalk to plant seeds later. But even if you don't use them for that or whatever, it's fine to use to rinse your mouth out when you brush your teeth or give the kids drinks in. It's not very expensive for 12 of them, so I didn't think that was too bad. The other thing we're using is the googly eyes from Dollar Tree. This is 125 assorted sizes for $1, and we used this one in about 4 crafts this summer. So definitely, if you're gonna get one, this is a good one to get. If you don't want to, you can see on my frog, I didn't use the googly eyes on my practice one because I couldn't find it. It was in the bottom of the Dollar Tree bag. And so I just used white paper and drew my eyeballs on there. You can do it either way, and you can do that with any craft. But if you're there and you have an extra $1, go ahead and grab some googly eyes. They're useful in a lot of different crafts. Then the last thing to buy, and this one's kind of a deal breaker, and it's the most wasteful, I think, of anything I've asked you to get all summer. It's the birthday blowers. Now these are specifically the Lego ones. If you have some hanging around your house from an old birthday party or whatever, I don't care if you buy them. It'd be great if they're red or pink, but you know what? Again, they're toddlers. They don't care. They're gonna use their imagination with it. And you're just gonna pull out. You don't need the little Lego pieces or whatever it comes with. You just need the blower like this. And then you'll need a pair of scissors for moms and dads. Okay, so moms, dads, whoever's doing the craft with the kids, this will be a little bit of prep work for you before you actually do the craft. And then you will need some tape and some glue. You can use liquid glue. Glue stick tends to dry a little bit faster, but you do need the tape. I tried gluing the eyeballs on. It did not stick well to the shiny part of the cup. And so the tape really did work better. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna use 2 cups for this craft, and you're gonna take one and just cut it in half. Now I went down the seam, and I mean, this is not perfect and beautiful. You don't need it to be. And you're only actually going to, for one child, use 1/2 of 1 cup. You're gonna go in and cut off the bottom part where the liquid would sit, and then also you're gonna cut off the rim, the little curved rim, so that you get a flat piece of green, okay? You're gonna fold that in half, and I fold it so that I can see the white part. If it's easier for you, you can take a pencil or whatever and draw your shape ahead of time. It doesn't have to be that perfect, so I'm not doing that. But basically what you want is like kind of like a mushroom, a little tab at the bottom that you're going to use to tape it down with a circle type shape at the top. And I just cut that one, not very good at all, but you know, it gives you an idea of what it will look like because my scissors slipped. So this one's kind of weird shaped, but you know, it's not like frogs have perfectly round eyes either. Okay, and then, so you're gonna have that ready to go, and you can throw your trash away, put all your, anything else. You just are gonna have, when the kids come over, your two little green pieces, 2 of the kind of bigger eyes, I think, would be good, because, you know, It's better if it's silly to me, but it doesn't matter, whatever size you want to use. I'm going to use these giant ones because that's fun. And then on your other cup, you're going to real quick get a little bit of your Grumpies out and just stab a hole in the bottom. And it needs to be big enough, the hole, that this will fit down in it. Now mine is pretty squishy, so I can do that pretty easily, but let's go ahead and have the kids come in and tape and glue, okay? Again, this is not a high intensity craft for the kids. It's just a little tape and a little glue, but then they get to have fun with it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna help them bend their little eye shape so that it's an L. Can you see that? So it has a little tab. And you're gonna pick a spot anywhere on the cup. It does not matter where. And using the tab, you're gonna tape it on. Now, again, if you have great glue and a lot of patience, you know, please feel free to glue. It just did not work well for me. And I kind of have toddler level patience when it comes to crafts. So it was easier for me to just go with tape. If you could figure out how to staple it, you could do that too. I didn't try it, I just had tape with me because that's one of the things I use all the time. All right, and so just like that, I've glued my 2 green eyes on there. You could move them further up. If you can't see them very well, you can move them further up, and that's fine too. It's really all about where your child wants it, okay? Once those are glued on, you're gonna take your glue stick, and mine is kind of yucky because I was sitting outside while I prepped crafts earlier, and so it's a little bit melty. You can use liquid glue. Liquid glue does take a little bit longer to dry. If you're super fancy and you have them, glue dots work really well. I am super fancy at work with glue dots. I am not super fancy at home with glue dots. I just don't do crafts like that. If you have it and you're that kind of mom or dad or grandma or whoever, if you have scrapbooking tape, the little tape rollers or tape tabs, those would also work to hold googly eyes on. I don't recommend the tape like the masking or the package tape like we put back here just because you would see it. But so that's what it's gonna look like. And then you're gonna help your toddler, because it is a little bit tricky, but it's not super hard, to poke it through, and you're gonna pull it back most of the way, okay? Not all the way, because you want that tongue to come out pretty well, but maybe a little over half or right at halfway. You can tape it in if you want. I didn't feel like I needed to. And then we're gonna, our frog. And that's it. Super easy craft, but kind of cute. You can add legs if you want. You can decorate and color your frog, whatever you like to do. But this is it for today. Thanks so much. Come back and see me next week. I hope you will watch our story time. I hope that you will learn our new frog song, and I hope you're having a great summer. Please feel free to share all of our stuff on Facebook or Instagram. Everything will be on our YouTube channel as well, and it'll be used with #TangyTales. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.